Hey everybody, welcome back to another movie review. Hope you guys been enjoying the content on the channel as of late. Just want to make a quick thing before we start the review. I'm currently on a calorie defect, so if you notice a little bit of like irritation or I don't know, a little bit of a sporadic type of like just wording of things, I'm just on a calorie defect. Finally gonna lose the weight because I've been packing on a little bit of weight, so we're gonna lose that weight. So that's the goal for the next couple of weeks. But just want to make that clear. That didn't affect my viewing though of this film or any other films. Um, so just want to make that clear up front, just so you guys, if you guys are wondering if the mood's a little bit different than per usual, it's just working on a calorie defect. But um, so Shuz Shuzami, I think that's how you say the name of the film. Just got out of seeing it. Produced by Toho, and I believe it's the director of Your Name, which came out in 2016, I believe, and it's a due to having a remake here in America. Also, I believe he did a Weathering with You, which I heard about, and I was curious to see, but I didn't catch it before seeing this film. I wanted to, but I just didn't get around to doing it. So Suzume tells a story of a girl named Suzume, and she's having dreams of uh, of entering this door, and she enters this realm of some sorts, and she presumes to what she sees as her mother, and she's trying to figure out she's trying to piece that together in her mind somehow. It's kind of like a broken memory. And cut to present day, and she meets this very attractive boy, and she she finds herself pursuing said boy, and upon finding that boy, she finds another door, and that door she opens, and she finds herself in touch with another realm in general, which they call the ever after, which is basically their nice way of saying that this is the like the afterlife of some sorts, or just um, some like peaceful area that is unknown to this dimension. So, and with the boy being a closer, and with her now knowing the secrets of the closers, they embark on this very visually extraordinary adventure that I have to say is quite charming, even if it is narratively thin. I will make that a point right up front, which is that it's a film. Ultimately, it's a coming of age tale. I mean, it's pretty frank when you get towards the halfway point of the film. It's pretty clear as to what the film is about. It's about a woman coming of age, and um, coming to understandings of her past, and dealings of trauma, and ultimately finding a way to move on from said past and to pursue a future, and to be confident in her own choices, and making her own choices as more of an independent um, than anything else. Um, so it's pretty, and also there's um, the through line that I've noticed with animes, which is the power of love, and um, you know the reliance to love. So there's those ideas there that are present as well. So it's pretty expecting stuff, and it's pretty easy stuff. So it's not as narratively thick as I think it should be, but I think that it makes up for it quite much so with its visuals. I think the visuals are just extraordinary. I think it's a beautiful piece to look at. I mean, every detail of it is just remarkable. The expressions are just amazing. Um, I think that it's also emotionally rich as well. Even though I do think that it is a fairly easy story to follow, the emotions that are pushed forth on us, especially towards the end, are very resonant. I was holding back some tears towards the end, because it really it goes for the epic scale, as per it seems for anime, um, and it's rewarding in that the epic scope is matching the emotional stuff that it wishes to touch on, and thus our viewing of it is is it's like there's this explosion almost of just like emotions that are happening towards the end. Like I was like just really invested um by that final act. Usually I don't get wrapped up in like big colorful extravaganzas and stuff like that, but because of the way that they navigate the story, even though again it is thinly told, um it is it is very very emotionally resonant and very powerful in that respect. um I do think though that the characters are a bit thin, a bit one dimensional, and like I said, they have pretty expecting traits. If I were to compare it to anything, the film that came to mind was Howl's Moving Castle. It has a lot of similar beats to that film, in terms of just how it, there's this idea of like a curse at one point, and there's this idea of how, everything comes back full circle, and how everything was kind of, um, it wasn't a coincidence after all. It was, everything was predetermined. So it has, it feels, at least to me anyway, maybe it's just anime proper, but because I've only seen a handful of animes, but at least to me anyway, it echoed a lot of that particular film. Um, but bar the characters, which I think again are just a bit one dimensional and not really as engaging or that deep, and some lack of thickness in its narrative. I think that just I think it's just a solid, fun, charming, and very emotionally resonant piece. Um, like I was just really, I just had a lot of fun with it. I mean, yeah, it's not that narratively much going on, but there is there is a lot of fun that it's having with its visuals and just the details and just the hit on the emotions. I think was very 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 satisfying in that regard. So I don't think it's um like I think like of the animes that I've seen recently, I would say like I would recommend a film called Perfect Blue. I think that that one probably is um probably my personal of the animes that I've seen. I didn't really love House Moving Castle too much. I enjoyed it, but not too much. But for this, I found it to be just solid, good fun with a really prominent beating heart at the center of it, even if it does have even if it does have uh, even if it does have lacking in character and story. So I thought it was good. I thought it was good. Not great, but definitely good. So you guys let me know your thoughts on Suzume, if you guys enjoyed it, or if you did not enjoy it. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And just, if you guys want me to see more animes, because I am branching out to see more stuff in anime. I've been seeing a lot more animes this year than I've seen in my lifetime. If there's any other films, I will be seeing other Studio Ghibli films pretty soon, but if there's any other animes that you guys would recommend, let me know, because I might check it out. But yeah, good film, not great, but that's my thoughts on Suzume. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And I will catch you guys in the next video.